It's Wednesday, May 16, 2007, and you're watching The Alignment. Today is Employee Health and Fitness Day, so I think what you ought to do is go into your boss and tell him to take a hike. Our top story, President Bush has appointed Lieutenant General Douglas Lute as the new Iraqi and Afghanistan War Czar. How did he get appointed? He got the short straw. I think it's interesting that he had to go to a lieutenant general because none of the generals wanted the job. Wednesdays here on the show, I invite a special guest into the studio today. I have on comedian Jimmy Dore, who's very funny and political. He's been on every major television network and on many of the minor ones as well. He's been on The Late Late Show on CBS. He had his own half-hour Comedy Central special. And I want to know, Jimmy, what's on your mind today?
I might have too much on my mind for this 3-minute segment. But I wanted to talk about the people who are still for the war. There's George W. Bush, genius, Dick Cheney, and evil. And then there's a Democrat, Joe Lieberman, or as Mel Gibson likes to call him, the kind of Jew you don't have to be drunk to hate. And John McCain, who went over to Baghdad to show us how safe it was, and then kept the thousands of soldiers protecting him hidden from the cameras. Because is there any better way to govern than completely lying to the people? I don't think so. I think that's the best way to get your point across, to just bold-faced lie. And John McCain, what is it exactly? Why are you on board with George W. Bush's war? I mean, what kind of picture does he have of you somewhere, right? Did he kidnap your daughter? What exactly is happening on the Straight Talk Express? That's my question. And George Bush, of course, every competent person who knows anything about an insurgent war says we should try to engage politically, get everybody else involved, and start to withdraw. And so what did George Bush do? He pulls the George Costanza move and does the opposite of what everyone says. And everyone is shocked. Like, can you believe he's sending more troops? As if we're all shocked. Like, I can't believe he's not doing the right thing. He's doing the opposite of what he should do. You know, because we've always been told since he became president in 2000 that he can't possibly be as dumb as he appears. No. He just looks that way. Yeah, you'd be really underestimating him if you said he wasn't smart. That's when you lose the argument. He just looks dumb because he has that speech defect thing. Yeah, where you can't talk. Yeah, he has that. But you tell you what, you toss that guy a Rubik's Cube, and in no time at all, he'll have one of his father's friends figure it out for him.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel safe under President Bush?
I just want to say, George Bush, if I could not be... A lot of people said after 9/11, thank God Gore didn't win. Yeah, thank God Gore didn't win, because, you know, we might have solved global warming and actually fought the terrorists correctly. And George Bush doing a lot of things, controversial things to fight terror. He's tapping our phones and opening our mail without a warrant. And that's not a big deal, unless you read the Constitution. And who does that shit? See, the president says the terrorists, they hate our freedom, and they want to take it. So President Bush, gonna take it first. Yeah, so when the terrorists show up, it's already gone. I would love to see the look on their faces. Where is your freedom? Psych. And I just have one last thing to say about the Al-Qaeda. I'm not so afraid of the Al-Qaeda. President Bush wants to scare us, just like the news. What's underneath your kitchen sink? Could it be killing you? We'll tell you at 11. Tell me now! I work nights! George Bush wants us to be more afraid of the Al-Qaeda. We can beat the Al-Qaeda. These guys had one good day and they had to buy a plane ticket to do it. We can beat them, right? We beat the Russians in the Cold War. We beat the Nazis. We beat the Japanese, the original suicide bombers. People forget that. They used to call them kamikazes, and all you had to do was say that word. It would scare the shit out of people, right? Kamikaze, get in the bunker. But then we made a nice little lemony vodka drink out of it. Nobody's so scared of them anymore. That's what we do with the Al-Qaeda. Peach schnapps, vodka, somebody comes in, what do you have, an Al-Qaeda? There you go, Nancy. Try not to spill it on your skirt.
Jimmy, I'm afraid to say we're just about out of time.
All right, over and out. Good luck, America.
Well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Steve.
Jimmy Dore, ladies and gentlemen, that is Jimmy Dore. And finally, it was a very scrappy presidential debate last night. Did you see that? As 10 GOP hopefuls gathered together, things got just a little bit testy. I've never seen 10 white men fight so hard for second place. That's the ointment for another day. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Steve Tatham, and that's news. We'll catch you tomorrow, everybody.